You know, I've been watching people make choices for the better part of 70 years now. And I can tell you this, the moments that really matter don't show up with fanfare. They slip in quiet, like any ordinary Tuesday, when the sun's beating down and you're just trying to make it through the day. That afternoon in September of 1882, standing on the depot platform in Millerton, Texas, I learned something about the difference between being chosen and being truly seen. Folks say the Lord works in mysterious ways, and I reckon that's true. But sometimes those mysteries just look like two broken people finding each other after the world's turned its back on them. This is the story of Anna Miller and Jacob Cole, and how being the last one nobody wanted turned out to be the first day of everything that mattered. The noon sun beat down on the wooden platform like it had a grudge against everyone standing there. Anna pressed her tongue to the roof of her mouth, trying to gather enough moisture to swallow. The tin dipper had already gone around twice among the 10 women, but she'd passed both times. Let the others drink first. She'd learned that much about surviving, never show need when people are watching for weakness. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Harwick called out, loud as a carnival barker. Fine women here, skilled in all the domestic arts. Miss Catherine from Pennsylvania, she can read, write, and cipher. A rancher with gray at his temples stepped forward and helped Catherine down. The girl smiled, relief written all over her face. 1 down, 9 to go. Anna kept her eyes fixed on the horizon, where the tracks shimmered in the heat. She could feel people's attention slide right past her, never quite landing. The woman beside her leaned closer. Heard about you, Mrs. Garrett whispered, not cruel, not kind either. The one that got sent back. Can't have children. The words hung there. Anna didn't flinch. She'd heard worse, especially from her own family, when Thomas Miller sent her back like a broken tool after 3 years of marriage. Her father hadn't even looked up from his newspaper. Her mother had just pressed travel money into her hand and quietly shut the door. Miss Dorothy, excellent seamstress. Another woman chosen. 8 left. The platform felt bigger now, emptier. The crowd pressed closer. Sweat and tobacco hung in the air. People whispered. Men made jokes just loud enough for her to hear. Something wrong with that one in brown. Second time around. That says enough. Anna kept her face calm. She'd practiced it, standing in front of a mirror, learning how to look through people instead of at them. How to pretend shame wasn't eating her alive. More names were called. More women stepped down into new lives. 7 left. Then 4. Then 2. Then just Anna. The laughter started low, then grew. Mr. Harwick shuffled his papers. Now, Miss Miller, she's experienced in household management. The crowd laughed harder. Anna's throat tightened, but she didn't move. She stared straight ahead, willing herself not to break. She thought about the boarding house room she'd go back to, the whispers, the stares. Then she heard it. Boots on wood. Slow. Steady. The laughter died. The crowd parted, and Jacob Cole walked through. Everyone knew him, the rancher who lost his wife and child 3 years back. A man who kept to himself. Didn't smile. Didn't linger in town. He stopped at the base of the platform. Instead of studying her face like the others had, his eyes went to her hands, where her nails had broken skin. Mr. Cole, Harwick stammered, I didn't realize you were. Wasn't, Jacob said. Changed my mind. He looked up then, met her eyes, not with pity, not with judgment, just saw her. This one, he said. We're going. Silence fell. Anna's mind went blank. I'm coming, she managed. She grabbed her bag and followed him. The crowd pulled back, confused, disappointed. She'll disappoint him too, someone muttered. But Anna didn't look back. At the wagon, Jacob didn't reach for her or her bag. He just stood there, waiting. Giving her a choice. She climbed up on her own, nearly tripping, but catching herself. When she settled on the seat, she saw something shift in his expression, not approval exactly, but respect. He climbed up, took the reins, and set the mule team moving. After a while, she asked, why? He didn't answer right away. Then finally said, you didn't beg. That was all. The road stretched ahead, rough and dusty. The wagon jolted over every rut. Mr. Cole, she said, there are things you should know about me. Don't need to know, he said. Then, after a pause, you cook. Yes. Wash clothes. Yes. Know which end of a chicken lays eggs. She almost smiled. The back end. He let out a small sound, almost a laugh. Then we're fine. They rode in silence a while. Your bag's light, he said. I don't own much. Good, neither do I. After a moment, he added, house is 8 or 9 miles out. 4 rooms. Lean-to on the side. The lean-to, she asked. Built it last month. Separate door. Lock on the inside. She looked at him. You built it before you knew me. Built it for whoever came. They rode on. At the stream ahead, she spotted a man waiting on horseback. Jacob stiffened. That's Harwick. The agent blocked their path. There are documents, Harwick said. You should know about her condition. This woman is sitting right here, Anna cut in. Harwick hesitated, then pushed on. She can't have children. Proven. Silence. Jacob didn't react at first. Then he stepped down from the wagon. Move your horse, he said quietly. I'm trying to help. I know you're keeping my mules from water, Jacob said. And I know if you don't move, I will. Harwick pressed on anyway. You're taking on a lifetime of empty. Jacob stepped closer. Empty, he repeated. You want to talk about empty? My house already is. Got 3 years of empty. A grave with 2 stones. Harwick went pale. You think she's gonna make that worse? Jacob said. Harwick turned and rode off. Jacob came back, climbed into the wagon. Sorry about that, he said. You didn't have to. Yeah, I did. They watered the mules. Jacob checked their legs, careful and steady. Anna spoke softly. What he said is true. I can't have children. Jacob straightened. You should know, he said. My wife died trying to give me one. Baby too. Took near a day. I just sat there, useless. He wiped his hands on his pants. So if you think I'm looking for a broodmare, he added, voice tired, you can stop.